Hey everyone, welcome back to another video with Ricky the RBT, conqueror of both the RBT and BCBA exams. Today we'll be continuing our RBT Task List breakdown videos. We'll be picking up in section B, task list item number 2, assisting with individualized assessments. So what this means is you may be tasked with assisting with the administration of an individualized assessment. That assessment can be administered in whatever setting. It can be in a setting that you guys would be delivering ABA services in, or it can be in a different setting. So some examples are the home setting, clinic setting, the school setting, hospital setting, so on. So again, it can be in the settings where you'll be delivering services, or it can be in a different setting. The BCBA leading the case is the one who's going to let you know what assessment you guys will be administering, when you guys will be administering that assessment, where you guys are going to be when you're administering that assessment, and they'll also discuss with you your responsibilities during the assessment. Now, some examples of different assessments that can be administered: you have the PEAK assessment, you have the assessment of basic language and learning skills, you have the assessment of functional living skills, the verbal behavior milestones assessment and placement programs, that's the VB-MAP. You have the essentials for living assessment, you have the Vineland, so on. You have so many different assessments, but those are just a few examples of the different assessments that can be administered to one of our clients. So to kick things off, one of the responsibilities that can be assigned to you is to probe certain things or test. We call it probing in ABA, but what it means is to test different skills that the client may have before the BCBA comes in to start administering the assessment. So they may ask you to see if the client knows their colors, see if they know their numbers, see if they can respond to their name, see if they can follow an item as you go from left to right, so on, see if they can match. They may ask you to test or probe. They may ask you to probe those things before they come in to start administering the entire assessment. You can be asked to create or present certain materials during the assessment. You can be asked to set up the entire testing environment. So that can mean you literally put certain items in place, put certain preferred items in place, looking for the client to request those things when they see them. It could be you literally sterilizing the environment, or it can be you enhancing the environment. But your BCBA should be the person giving you all of the details on how they want you to set up the environment, or what materials they want you to create, and how they want you to present them when the time comes. Another one of your responsibilities can be to utilize your stimulus control. It may not be the first time we're administering this assessment. We may be coming in to reassess, and a lot of times BCBAs, we're coming in to supervise once or twice a week, 2 times per month, whatever the schedule is. And so if that's the case, then we may be looking for you guys to utilize your stimulus control so you can be the one to ask certain questions, to present certain materials, to run a certain amount of trials, because you guys are the ones that have the stimulus control. Other responsibilities include collecting data throughout the assessment, interviewing stakeholders throughout the assessment, gathering baseline data while the BCBA is conducting their interview with the stakeholders, and you collecting that baseline data can go right along with you probing. So they may ask you to probe certain things, which, like I said, probing in ABA just means testing. So they may ask you to probe certain things, and while you're probing those specific things, they may ask you to collect some data while you're doing that. It may be ABC data, frequency data, so on. When they may ask you to collect that baseline data, and then when the BCBA comes in, you can present it to them, and they can, kind of pick up where you're leaving off at. So during an assessment, your responsibilities, they can be endless, but your BCBA will be the one to discuss those things with you. They'll talk with you about what your responsibilities are, when you'll be coming in, what it'll look like, how you'll do it, so on, right? So again, your responsibilities can be endless, but the opportunity to assist with an individualized assessment is so rewarding, and it's an amazing learning experience. So if you have the opportunity, take full advantage of it. If you've never had the opportunity, maybe ask your BCBA to see if you can be a part of the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you took any notes throughout this video, please leave me a thumbs up. Please do not forget, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload a new video. Leave me some comments down below. I love to hear from you all. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.